Say it ain't so, AB. Say it ain't so. Adrien, Broner, Blair, Cobbs. Shout out everybody who came and watched the live and pulled up and watched the live with us yesterday, man, for show. Adrien, the problem, Broner reveals injuries during the fight on his IG story. Let's talk about it. What up, YouTube? Big TL Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Man, if you don't get your big goofy ass in here and hit the bag. If you catch me for the very first time, please like, comment, subscribe, and most definitely hit that bell icon, man. Make sure it's black, so when I drop, man, you'll be one of the first to get that. It's only one way to continue to support the channel. Shout out to the supporters of Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Venmo, Cash App, 25 cents, 50 cents, $1. Man, you already know, man. I love y'all, man. Shout out my guys, man. Tyree Celestine, D1's Boxing, DJJ, G Wavy, man. Responsible for some of the largest donations to the channel. Much love to you guys. All right, man. Adrien the Problem Broner. Listen, it was what I feared. It was what I was telling you guys leading up to this fight. What could potentially happen. Matter of fact, I want you to check this out. This is me just a couple of days ago. Giving an assessment, to say the least. Because make no mistake about it, Blair Cobbs fundamentally sound in a lot of ways, and there's a lot of work he needs done for sure. But between that and his footwork and some really decent, really decent hand speed from Blair Cobbs, he presents a problem for anybody. And if you're not, I believe, a very high level skillful fighter still, somebody like Blair Cobbs will come along and whoop your ass. Not just win, right? Not just win. Blair will whoop your ass. Now, that fine, handsome gentleman right there was laying out some facts, and a lot of that transpired, bro. I thought the hand speed was apparent in a lot of spots. The footwork, I know that was extremely frustrating for AB in spots in his fight. And ultimately, the combination of both, along with some really good ring generalship, being able to control the distance from Blair Cobbs, and a left hand that was just fast as lightning that came out of nowhere, and he put something on it every time he threw it. It was detrimental for Adrien Broner.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
And I was just waiting for the corruption to lure its head in a Don King main event when the scorecards were getting read, and maybe AB was to get his hand raised, but it didn't happen. The right man won the fight. We got to keep it a buck. We got to keep it honest. But ain't nothing from AB. To have the kind of inactivity he's had over the last several years, and then out the ring another entire year. And look, Blair Cobbs had been out the ring 2 years. So AB has had a fight before Blair in his last fight against Alexa Rocha. But yeah, to have the heart to get up, climb up off the canvas. I believe that was the second round from AB. Took a mean shot. I'm hearing that he may have lost a tooth in that left hand delivered by Blair Cobbs. To get up from that, and in that moment, I do believe, according to AB, he suffered a fractured elbow. I didn't realize if his elbow had hit the canvas that hard, or when in fact the elbow injury may have happened. And he suffered a torn shoulder, maybe a rotator cuff. I'm not sure, but this is what he listed in his IG story, where he states elbow fractured and torn shoulder, and he still pushed through. And if that is in fact the truth, I give him even more credit, because after taking that devastating blow, having some cobwebs, spitting out his mouthpiece a few times, he recovered, and he continued to come forward and make it an interesting fight with Blair Cobbs. And listen, he did a little bit of damage of his own, nothing devastating that Blair Cobbs didn't eat, but some really good hard, eye-catching shots from Broner as well. In those middle to late rounds, he was able to put together some decent offense. But I mean, the work rate from Blair Cobb was remarkable, and ultimately, I thought that was another part that helped him secure this victory versus Adrien Broner as well. And like I just stated, y'all, what I told you a few days ago. If you're not on your A game, if you're not still that guy and fighting on, I believe, a A level or a class A elite fighter, somebody like Blair Cobbs can come out and give you a tough fight and even whoop your ass. And that's just simply what happened, man. All excuses aside, that was injuries caused by Blair Cobb, I do believe. If he in fact did fracture his elbow and tore his shoulder, that was inflicted by Blair Cobbs.
Facts don't care about
that was
feelings.
just a part of the ass whipping.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
So, not only did he get in that ass, he fractured his elbow and tore his shoulder in the process, and maybe even knocked out a tooth. So hats off to Blair Cobbs, hell of a performance. Where does AB go from here? I'm not sure. He says he'll be back. See you. He actually said see you soon. I still believe, there's a lane for AB. I think it's certified and bona fide that he's a gatekeeper. And if, they want to, work with AB and Don King to make some of these fights for some of these up and coming guys, maybe AB will be willing to take those fights and keep the gate. You know what I mean? Now, as far as for Blair Cobb, I just, I thought it was a disparity in between the two performances, and Blair Cobb is most definitely a decent contender. I definitely want to see Blair Cobb face somebody a little bit tougher. You know what I mean? See what he can do, continue to do versus somewhere atop the ranking system. I want to see him fight, top 5, top 10 contenders in the sport of boxing, man, at 47. So hopefully he'll be able to secure a big fight. All right, man, that's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Adrien Broner, Blair Cobbs. It is what it is. Blair stood on his word. AB took the fall. Maybe it's over, but maybe it's not. Maybe, he could be a decent gatekeeper. We'll see. Shout out to my guy AB though, man. Much respect, much love. I had to pick him to win, even though my head was telling me that this could possibly happen. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Big CO, heavy bag. I'm out of here, man. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.